And we're live.
You guys cut off for the last 20 seconds, but I do know that, yeah,
Snickers.
it's a little, oh yeah, I love Snickers. It's a little scary for sure, especially in this modern climate. Like, you didn't used to think that so much. It wasn't so much of a thing, but now people are very, very touchy, and you have to be able to take a joke. I find it very ridiculous that people are like so ready to just tear down a career for a statement that's made. And just comics have to be given license to say crazy things, because otherwise you're going to be getting very boring comedy. But it does make you a little bit scary these days.
Does that same sort of rule set rationale apply to Alex Jones, someone like that, who I would argue is a spreader of propaganda and fear and hatred to a large extent with his antics? Yeah,
I don't think it does extend to him. Like, I think we still have freedom of speech, and he should be allowed to speak. But I have no problem with platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube kicking him off, because they don't owe him anything. And I'm all down for a fun conspiracy theory. But when you're literally taking dead children and saying that they're actors, that's just so morally bankrupt.
He stepped in shit with that so much. It's shocking to me that he didn't see the line between, because he's a performance artist. It's shocking to me that he didn't see the line between the thing with the children in Sandy Hook and frogs being gay, or like the universe being a simulation, which, a lot of people like propose that
thing,
there's reptilians running the government. You can go out and say, hey, look, all of the Democrats are fucking reptilians, and the Republicans know it up at the higher levels, and they have been fighting the reptilian overlords since time immemorial, and they can't come out with it because the galactic lizard will come down and just crush it. So they're fighting the good fight for us. You can say that, and some of us will crack up and laugh, and then some kooky people will be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this whole global warming thing is all part, it all makes sense now. They want it.
People have been fighting the global amphibian overlords for too long. Everyone knows it. And those kids fake their own deaths. Like, wait, what?
Wait, are you people right now talking about me?
Absolutely, Alex. I'm sorry, but we feel like you went too far with the Sandy Hook thing, quite frankly. There were people showing up at the parents.
I specifically said, if you want me to believe, present the dead bodies of those children to me in no caskets on my terms, and they roundly refused. And that is to me enough to say this is a deep state conspiracy against Alex, someone for some reason.
Alex, we were going to show you the dead bodies, but you specifically requested that we do it live on the air on your show. You wanted to display them we just couldn't.
How am I supposed to win the info wars and sell protein powder made from crickets if I don't show dead bodies of kids on my internet website? Now you haven't answered that, and I doubt you can.
Whoa! You can talk shit to Alex Jones, but please don't talk shit to crickets. We've discussed this already. They're very tasty.
No, I would never talk shit about crickets. I'm talking about cricket-made protein, which is fantastic for you. It is the one remaining food source that the deep state lizard man haven't touched. It's bugs. And believe you me, they are coming soon for the bugs.
You think lizards would go for the crickets first?
And then people believe this.
That's why they want it on the market.
That's a red herring they're throwing out there, and people like you are eating it right up.
Like you might eat a red herring. Like you enjoy.
Poor Alex.
Any more questions, Kyle?
I just like to know, do you have a coupon code for that bone broth? Because I'm addicted to it.
Well, no, we've had to discontinue the bone broth after a few unexpected E. coli outbreaks. But we do have my neck thickening agent available. It is now in a salve form. It will turn you red. It will make you red and thick. Perfect to resist penetration of deep space web attacks and such.
How do you the election cycle's coming up, and there's Obama seems to be out there really rallying the troops, right, giving speeches, and it seems like the roles between he and Trump have almost reversed, because it wasn't so long ago when Barack Obama was president, you had Trump out there sort of rallying up the Republicans to go after this guy. And how do you feel about that, Nate?
I mean, I expect him to do as much. He is a deep state lib who's going to do whatever he's told by his Soros masters. So this was totally expected. Frankly, I'm excited by it because people do not care for Mr. Obama, and he's just driving more people into the arms of my side. So I expected it. I called it. I've called many things. People say I'm a clock that's only right twice a day. No, I'm a clock that's only wrong twice a day.
Now,
And
Barack
those times are
Obama's
420 because I do not smoke. I do not take any substances.
now
He
Michelle
does.
Obama has a book coming out this week.
I don't know.
Michelle Obama's book's coming out. She's going on a book tour, and I don't know how do you feel about that? Barack Obama's wife has been really demonized by a lot of people and often attacked and mocked and ridiculed by the right. Are you one of those people?
Now, of course, I've always been the one to lead the charge with the argument that Michelle Obama is actually just Patrick Ewing dressed up, standing next to the president. And I've never been met with something I believe is an accurate reputation of this.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm pretty sure that is Patrick Ewing with the president. Yeah.
If anyone can prove to me that Michelle Obama is not Patrick Ewing in a dress, I'll give you a year of bone broth. Once that FDA regulation is lifted and the E. coli is confirmed gone.